All right, so there are 3 foods that will help give you very strong erections. E-power for days. Now, my top 3 foods. The first one, I don't think this one is going to surprise you at all. But this first one is going to work because it not only gives you zinc, which is needed to kind of have that explosion that you want when you're finishing up, but also this one is going to help support prostate health. So without further ado, I bring you pumpkin seeds. Yes, pumpkin seeds. So add a handful of pumpkin seeds into your daily regimen, and you'd be surprised what this will do for erectile health, specifically making sure that through the years that you can keep those nighttime or nocturnal erections coming in the way that God intended them to do. All right. So then my next one, this one I don't think is going to surprise you because some people call it liquid Viagra. Like you can just put this stuff in a smoothie. You can blend it, you can drink it, you can eat it, and it'll help you get to the promised land. Now, this fruit is rich in what's called L-citrulline. L-citrulline is a precursor to L-arginine, and it helps produce higher levels of nitric oxide. So some people will tell you that the minute they drink or eat this stuff, they have the strength of the gods, right? And of course, this one is watermelon. So you see this and you'll think, well, doc, if watermelon has L-citrulline in it that makes L-arginine, why wouldn't we then just take as much L-citrulline and L-arginine as possible? Well, unfortunately, the body doesn't work that way. Too much of a good thing can also lead to negative consequences, which is why you want to get things like L-arginine and L-citrulline from your food, because we don't have very much evidence that there's ever a documented case of L-arginine deficiency, right? So what happens if you dump too much of one substrate into the body is just kind of like, okay, what are we supposed to do with all this? Well, we can't make nitric oxide with all of it, so we'll make something damaging. And that's what happens. That's why I am not an advocate of supplementing L-arginine, right? So, okay, good. Now, this next one is a favorite substrate of a salad that we make. And if you've seen my erection salad that I posted up here not too long ago, you will know that arugula is where we want to go next. Now, the cool thing about arugula is a very high nitrate-rich vegetable. But one thing that we have to give to arugula is that with arugula is oxalate-free. And oxalates are a substance that can actually crystallize in the body and start to cause calcifications. It can contribute to kidney disease. It can contribute to kidney stones. It can contribute to calcifying the arteries. So some of us don't deal very well with oxalic acid. And for those people, being mindful of the level of oxalates in the diet becomes really important. So one of the best ways to get nitrate-rich foods without the oxalates is to rely on arugula. This is why I've switched to my favorite nitric oxide boosting supplement being a nitrate-based supplement that is oxalate-free and using arugula extract or arugula powder instead of the beetroot powder, because this is going to complement what's happening in the E-Function smoothie recipes. So just to recap, the top 3 foods for erectile power and strength are going to be 1, pumpkin seeds, for obvious reasons, particularly because it strengthens the prostate and helps keep that strong. The second one is going to be watermelon, because the L-citrulline can help your body produce even more nitric oxide to give you that stiffness that you want and that you desire. And the third one is going to be arugula, because arugula is an oxalate-free, nitrate-rich vegetable that on top of that is actually really delicious. In European countries, it's called rocket. All right. So those are the top 3 foods to just stay stiff. All right.